Hello everyone. Welcome to this week's Tease Towel. I hope you're having a great week so far. I had a wonderful day getting together with some girlfriends, some Lime Life beauty guides, and sharing lunch and laughs together. Last week I talked about how to stay focused, or focused, disciplined in spite of all the distractions as we go from summer to fall and things get much more busy. This time, because so many of us have trouble with leaving summer behind, this time I want to talk about how to keep that light alive, the light of summer alive as we go into fall. So first, let's think about summer for a moment. What do you picture in summertime? What comes to your mind? It's sunshine, it's the longer days, it's lazy by the pool, it's vacations, it's barbecues, it's the sounds of kids playing outside. And with that comes a feeling of freedom, because even though summer can be busy too, it seems less structured. And then fall runs around and suddenly the calendar begins to fill up. And the weather gets colder, and school is in session, and work projects ramp up, and schedules just get tighter, and then we know winter is coming, so things start feeling heavier, and that slower pace of summer begins to feel like a distant memory. So the question is, how do we carry that same light, that sunshine, that joy, that freedom into the busyness of fall? How do we keep that light alive when things seem heavier? So I want to share with you 3 ways that you can do it. The first one is keep some of those rituals of joy that you had in the summer. Think about what you love most about summer. Was it eating outside, taking a walk after work, having your coffee out on the porch, reading a book at night instead of watching TV, because everything's reruns. Often we think of those things only belonging to summer, but we can carry those forward. Maybe we, since the evenings can start getting cooler, that we light some candles with dinner and bring that sense of slower pace to it. Maybe we go for a walk at lunch instead of that long walk in the evening because the days have gotten shorter. The point is, you don't have to abandon those small rituals that gave you joy. You just have to adapt them. And those little sparks of sunshine we can carry into fall with us. The second one is protect your sense of play. Summer gives us permission to play. It's the picnics and the vacation days and the pool days. And during the fall, it gets replaced with productivity. But there's truth. Play is not wasted time. Play rejuvenates us, it refreshes us, and it reminds us that we're alive. So ask yourself, how can I add some play into my week, even in the middle of the responsibilities? Maybe it's Friday game night with friends, or taking up a hobby, or simply saying yes to something spontaneous. Last fall, I just felt so overwhelmed and so busy that I almost said no to a night out with the girls. Hi, Kendra. Thanks for hopping on. Glad you could catch me live. I almost turned down this girls' night because of my long to-do list. But in the end, I went, and I laughed harder than I had in weeks. That night reminded me that fun doesn't steal time, it gives back time to us. So carrying summer's light into fall means protecting our playfulness even when life gets serious. And then the third one is choosing to bring light to others. In the summer, we're actually often more connected, cookouts and community events and festivals and all kinds of gatherings. But in the fall, we tend to pull inward. And one of the best ways we can keep that light alive is by being the light for somebody else. So sending a quick text to a friend, dropping off coffee to a coworker, inviting someone over for a cozy dinner. Fall is the time that I tend to kind of pick up my Lime Life business and do more beauty socials, having friends over and playing with makeup and playing with skincare. And it's that, and having a glass of wine together while we do it. It's that gives us all that lift and that feel good that we need. And by the way, I'm having one in September, so if you are local and you'd be interested in doing that, there's so much fun, let me know, and I would love for you to attend. But back to the story. When we share our light with others, we not only lift them up, but we lift ourselves up. And we remind ourselves that joy isn't seasonal. It's something that we create and that we spread no matter the time of the year. So let's go back to that starting question. How do we carry that summer light into fall? Another thing I was thinking about, when I think about carrying that light into fall, I think about dragonflies. I call those my spirit animals. I love dragonflies. And they don't disappear with the seasons. They carry that beauty wherever they go. And that's what we can do too. We can bring our light, our joy, our freedom, no matter what season we're in. So the three things: we're remembering our rituals of joy, not giving them up. You may just have to adapt them. Protecting our sense of play. Even though the time is busy, it's very important that we make time for play, and that we can choose to bring our light to others. So the truth is, the light we love in summer doesn't really come to an end at the end of the season. It's within us. And summer just makes it easier to see. But we can choose joy all year round. So as the days get busier and the evenings grow shorter, let's not lose that lighthearted energy. Let's carry it forward and bring a little sunshine into every moment, no matter what season we're in. What I'm going to leave you with is the light of summer isn't behind us. It's within us. So I hope that meant something to you today. I hope that was helpful. Please share with anybody that you feel could use that message. Thank you if you hopped on and said hi. Thank you, Kendra. If you watch this on replay, please let me know. It helps to boost my algorithm. Comment. It really helps to get the word out there more, and helps me out so much. So thank you always for your support, and I will see you next week on Tea Style. Bye-bye.